Xbox One has been revealed this past week. What does that mean for indie games? This is Indie Spotlight. As always, we start the video with trailers, and this trailer we covered before, but the game has now released on Steam. It's Dust and Elysian Tail. I got it right that time. Dust and Elysian Tail is now available on Steam. Let's take a look at the trailer.
When the land of Elysium was given form, 4 elements were crafted from the ether. From fire and water, a cloud of steam burst forth, cleansing the world of its corruption. And from wind and earth, a storm of dust gave texture and form to the empty void. Dust and steam, forces of nature that have brought Elysium to life once more.
There is a legend, the oldest of Elysian tales. It speaks of a warrior who wields that very blade. You, Dust, will turn the tide.
Well, no pressure or anything.
You are not prepared for the journey ahead. Who are you? Merely a friend with many wares for sale. Shall we conduct business?
You will be tested, Dust. An army of thousands stands before us, and they've never been defeated.
Well, let's not keep them waiting.
I personally love Dust and Elysian Tail. You can read my review below of the Xbox 360 version. Basically, Dust and Elysian Tail is a hack and slash beat 'em up adventure RPG game. Uses the basic RPG elements, with the hack and slash, beat 'em up. There's a lot of indie characters, such as the Dishwasher, Dead Samurai, Super Meat Boy, Braid, Tim from Braid, and a lot of other characters from other indie games as well. I do recommend you go and check out Dust and Elysian Tail. If you haven't tried it on Xbox 360 and you only have PC to play, try it on PC. You're going to love it. Go try it now. Next trailer we have for you is Chasm by Discord Games. Let's take a look. Chasm is by Discord Games. It's currently being in the process of development, and I thought I would cover it now. They just ended their Kickstarter successfully, and there's a beta demo you can go check out on their Kickstarter page, which I will link below, so you can take a look at it. Chasm, I'm looking forward to this game. It's got that Castlevania, Metroidvania exploration. Supposedly all the maps regenerate. They're not always the same. That's as far as I know. But as for Chasm, I'm really looking forward to this game. And that's it for trailers this week. The Xbox One has been revealed this week, and little has to be known what is the fate of Xbox Live Indie Games. Xbox Live Indie Games will cease to exist, I believe, in 2014. Well, technically 2013, since XNA will be completely obsolete as of 2014, I believe in March. And I believe that they have a different direction to go with indie games. We still have yet to know. E3 2013 is coming around the corner. And I think we're going to be quite surprised and see what Xbox has in store for the indie games themselves. There might be a new coding involved. maybe this was just a stepping stone into indie games to go into bigger and better things. When I started with the Xbox indie games, it was back in like about 2008, 2007, when it just like hit off in 2008. There was a whole competition in 2007 where James Silva won with the dishwasher Dead Samurai. And I've been basically following Xbox Live indie games since then with CP2K9 and a lot of other ones that started. To be honest, my first Xbox Live indie game was... Actually, I can't even remember. I have to look that up. Hold on. Okay, so my first indie game was SX4 Guitar Apocalypse by James Silva. And that was my first indie game on Xbox Live Indie Games. And it was 2008 when I purchased my first indie game on Xbox under my account, Master Blood. And I've loved indie games ever since. But as of right now, Xbox Live Indie Games is kind of going to a dead point in the wall and saying, I'm kind of giving up and let's look for the future. Developers out there, I do recommend you trying other platforms. There's Monogame, and it's supposed to be very good for developers to do cross-platforming between Xbox, PC, PS3, iOS, Apple, Nintendo, and so on. So I do recommend all developers expand your options, tool around a little bit. It is a lot of money to develop a game, even with just the most simplest of artwork out there. But I give all you developers a lot of credit for doing what you did for the Xbox Live Indie Game community. A lot of those involved in the Indie Games Uprising. All three of them. We had the Winter Uprising, the Summer Uprising, the Indie Games Uprising 3. I myself am involved. Zach Parrish was involved. Dave Voiles, Michael Hicks, Chris Steele, Robert Boyd. There's so many of them that were involved, and it just came all together, and just was just such a big help for the indie games. It started out so minimal, and I started VVG TV just because I felt that these games needed more of a light to shine on them to let you know that they're there. I was basically like a stepping stone in Xbox Live Indie Games. I feel like I was a big part of that scene right there. Well, that's it for news and my personal thoughts on the situation of Xbox One. I'm looking forward to learning more about what kind of games will be on it. I know it's already going to be an entertainment system itself. I use my Xbox for just entertainment mostly, and then in games here and there. On to new releases, Dustin. Elysian Tail is the only one I could really put my finger on. Something that you should be really trying. Give it a try. As always, if you have any questions, concerns, tips, ideas, trailers so if you see a trailer out there that the developer needs, a shout out for, you can hit us up over at myself, twitter.com/masterblood, or you can try Kyle at twitter.com/Dazerin, or you can try us over at twitter.com/VVGTV. As always, I'm your host, Master Blood, and I will see you next episode where I am probably going to be in because Kyle has a sunburn. Take care, guys.